ade be simichim na pije shade kakra o enei team e friend Atletico Madrid ebebo Celta Vigo and because omunya mo Celta Vigo ninti and Atletico Madrid two outstanding games even with Atletico Madrid 2 outstanding games omuno top of the La Liga with 50 points and Barcelona at second with 43 enti bibia there this away this season per the performance of Barca and Real Madrid Atletico Madrid for beji omu league and say Atletico Madrid the league ni this season and Thomas Partey wa and he would have been one of the most integral players in Atletico Madrid team no Diego Simeone bu free when Arsenal this ikaba be trigger ne ba cross man because I say no only a branch na kasa I can say oh here no the team now Atletico Madrid that Thomas Partey jomo ko is in a comfortable league Spain now so the team a branch friend Thomas Partey ba this weekend Arsenal lost to Aston Villa 1-0 Arsenal losing to Aston Villa no Oko Premier League ni so a ope even top 6 Thomas Partey team no bon po mo league ni so enti me question me busa Ghana for nyina na say our best player Europe in Thomas Partey o take a wrong decision na and then say your friend tunufo a yen kan chen say kuntunu hwane na kira na ekọ no onko Atletico Madrid no onko back na
already the sika so component of the transfer esa sika de no so na Arsenal de no bad
sure
and Arsenal in terms of pedigree so also just that na like I say in Europe no Atletico Madrid year or the Champions League Arsenal into me but it is believed say Arsenal na a couple of other talented players will join so that together they make a team they can also compete in Europe for honest
they say so no man ko ye me particular Atletico no prepare they say oboka krabia no opra
and pressure no one so we just go we adwuma
nti me dem nimra wo na wo de Ghana ni wo fe pata baka so wontra me dem hwe no ma na ekọ na animguase ne ya konko na chi me de me nim se omo mu tie no do mo messages beba nko omo ko machi a enke beboa now lastly when say Manchester City and no take me straight to me last point the Man City Liverpool game no na the man sama baby and I no me saw me who something interesting on Twitter. This is team a friend of Manchester City. The last time we winning was Anfield was in 2003.
Yeah, about 18 years ago.
Yes. Pep Guardiola ba Man City on winning was Anfield. A branch friend Raheem Sterling, who so swap from Liverpool and also Manchester City. Or swap no, encore Anfield he go order.
He's played 6 games.
Yes, born Nankasa Kwan Okowa Tuka. But this time around, he was able to play very, very well. And City have won for the first time since 2003. Pep has won for the first time at Anfield. And Raheem Sterling in a game and even scored against my friend Liverpool. And Oko City, almost said the Anfield case broken. City now, now it comes with a video of Pep Guardiola. I saw old only maybe the party be Arsenal. Mr. We are not current video. As in say COVID.
I can't come back.
This old video, but this is posted by team from Manchester City. Say Omako breaking as the case Anfield and Omogafa or friend Pep Guardiola. Ewa konya bi aso ojire ni ti wo he Facebook.
Na omunya Ayala Mr. Omunya Pep Guardiola. Na sabi na mbeso wonde ba na sa woni memesa said you woni man ko be 30
ma woni man nyi o mani
we the Centurion celebration
exactly
Tama City did 100 points G League no
yes
yeah they celebrated the 100 points record no
with 100 women the man ko na
Tama e je na uko City ade ekoso ho no no omo se Pep wo ho akonya so oginani na open man no kra bi akeka wo ko ye betima kra bi oyiwe yugaba next or the agenda nti na woko City asa Pep Guardiola AD after the win
if did that
and I mean so Pep onim sasa
yeah oh yeah there
who the to CK who the to CK there no one
Pep oh yeah there 10 CK
Pep yeah there CK
but Kate asan on the Kate na funo and the BT you know
yeah you jawa some have a candle and now about 2-3 minutes be on the tactical board I think that Pep ABT club to his own game. That is a simple explanation. Tactically, we beat the game now. Now the reason why America said Liverpool entered the game with a 4-3-3. But me focus any Liverpool. Me focus on team of Manchester City. Now, me catch us in big games, Pep doesn't seem to play the 4-2-3-1 game of a 4-3-3 no. Senebeya, Obenya Wardry, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva here. So to see more a striker, then he plays Phil Foden, Raheem Sterling, and Riyad Mahrez. And that is the same way I bought team I felt Liverpool this weekend at Anfield. Now, PG, the entire Mr. Pep, Elbow Club beating him to his own game, and they say, the Nimpa, so right, fellow, Jurgen Klopp, enemy here. And they say, in Pempi, you know, say, Obo gamer, and on my pressure. A lot of pressure. And pressure, neighbor, right from the opponent, you know, baby and Sabeka ball now. He will make sure so about hotel transition. Now, the Pep here, manager when we win the game and they say, on so obo Liverpool. Liverpool now obo. On him say the first point of call, also on your balance. Though obeso attacking Liverpool because we are anfo for the first time. Liverpool at utmost vulnerability. On who say Liverpool as say that. And to all corner, or attacking Liverpool, no taking advantage of Liverpool on vulnerabilities no assume. But all calling in ano, all planning for attack no, not all generally balance so. And throughout the game, I dear me who say Pep for the first time, and I'm born about to say all the goals are Pep SL Liverpool no. In the final third and in the final picture of the situation, who need 2 and 3 no situation in him. Pep Guardiola ampa playing attacking football. All the situations a man in your goals 4 against him a friend Liverpool no. In all the pictures and make sure all the pictures no, who need 2 and 3 no a Then tactically with Ike Gundogan and in the last 5 matches our bono. Pep who say Abranche ne pana say Ebasa ye body attack na open one of these 3 midfielders run into the box say or no and on what the best form to do that. And most of the time say team friend City kutabon no and I say if they want to press team friend Liverpool no I catch Bernardo Silva so me say wo work ethics me srewa abra never boa Wardry wa ha na me nya me balance because any Liverpool neighbor so that Abranche friend Ike Gundogan will be allowed to go in here. Unless who's a situation very, very favorable to our City. Then Bernardo Silva now also join also drop it. No I join you on my attack now. And most of the time, team your friend Manchester City in all the goal situation, who cry na 4 players, press team your friend Liverpool, ankasa half. And that is what we usually know say Ori friend Pep Guardiola. It's me pa. PJ, let's go into my situations now. Young where we are a normal AC in all the goals no na from asem emba ewie. Now in the first goal, our team a friend Manchester City share no. This was the build up. Abranche friend Raheem Sterling the kutaball no in this situation. Now look at the City players or more Liverpool box in him. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 players of team FN City. Liverpool box in him when Raheem Sterling ekuta ball. Now, maybe come has Saturday say, "Adia man Liverpool any Man City game." Nature I friend and saying, and he say, "It is only club as a coach in England, and ultimately the boldness to stand toe to toe and play attacking football with team FN Manchester City and Pep Guardiola." And so yes, the confidence Liverpool players nim any more awareness defensively no. And we to 90 minutes now the best out of the game from team of City. Now so no. And no man attitude Liverpool and say no. Me sure say if they will be able to get the same confidence, the boldness and the defensive awareness to defend against team of City. Now me also say PJ say who situation me say because now say team of Liverpool as many as 8 players as against City 4 until they should be able to deal with this situation. Now look at the next picture. Raheem Sterling, your first picture now. This is Raheem Sterling and Trent Alexander-Arnold.
So outside the box.
Yes, outside the box.
3 of City's players.
All boxing him. Then about 7 of Liverpool players all boxing him. Only with Trent Alexander outside. So a 4v8 in this situation. Now look, the next picture, Beba, Raheem Sterling actually Trent Alexander-Arnold boxing him. Now this is where I have a problem. Liverpool 4-8 players is here boxing him. But look at the position of Ike Gundogan. Nobody is even watching him. In the position of Riyad Mahrez. Well, Pedro and say fair ball and say Raheem Sterling commit my lobby ball into this space and commit my ball. And look at Abrante also mark Riyad Mahrez, who is Trent Alexander Andy Robertson. Should be on the focus war. But most especially look at Gundogan because he scored a goal. Oh, you know how free. Nobody is closing him up. Now the next one, Raheem Sterling a boss shot, Alex in a pubo anaba. And because Obia no attack Ike Gundogan no, we pass for a rebound, team a friend Manchester City as a first goal. And that is so awful defending from team a friend Liverpool. And again, the focus of time attack necessary, you see the numbers of City 4 in this situation. Now pay quickly to the second goal. City share again. Starting from here, meaning the two goalkeeper Alisson. It was a sad day and a terrible day for Alisson. But
the coach on your cold feet.
But I don't know. This is Liverpool now almost a year class, and that's almost started transition. Look at the number of City players. I'm go Liverpool. Why not young man option to pass to? And that is why I want us tactically to focus. So Alisson will be Obia, original feeling or possible man in this picture. But look at the City players. They are all over the Liverpool for in their own half. This is the third half of team, their friend Manchester City. And they are pressing very, very hard. Now Alisson make a mistake. Look, and Pempis are all boy. Goalkeepers can make a mistake. But if you are not opponents, and you're both to have numbers, or may take advantage of those mistakes. No. But Alisson then passed the ball. For forward na fabo no. Wa bobo wa chibo na akwa could do boxing. Again, look at the City numbers. 5 players ready to pounce. For forward in the ball and boxing him. Cross the ball back into this space. Ike Gundogan standing alone. 2-0 for Team FN City. And to win the way of City, we are both to have the numbers in the final third of Liverpool. So that any mistake here. Liverpool for the baby because omu say Liverpool nye team e all confidence enti e dey omo errors bebre enti let's put them ye me omu for na third omu make mistake na ye je ya we pounce and we score. So this was the second goal. Now look at the third goal. Again the same situation. 1 2 3 4 City players in and around the box of team from Liverpool. Unya teams bebre in the English Premier League, Liverpool obe coffee out 4 players. Someone call Liverpool boxing him. Now call play ball no. Another pressure. Why you now jump back in this one? Alisson Baba Bonamano. Obo no. I'm making mistake on the right. Alisson at the ball na channel. Then they run from Raheem Sterling into this space. All the focus is there. Or call it Bonaba. My last one. The problem I have with Abante friend Andy Robertson. In the 4th goal now for Ford in Eshe. PJ, Ubo coast footballer. Not say a child defending. Are they attack at you on the say? Say, who you defend and I say, Obinyam in an offensive position. Oh dear, I had Gianni strength and I said leg now or one who do woman so. Now, offer one in court, ni weaker foot no. Or the one called weaker footer. Because any weaker foot no, only effective. With the final decision of to take it, so the weaker foot in there. Now this is Phil Foden, and this is Abrante friend Andy Robertson. Obia himself Phil Foden air left. And in normal circumstances, if you are defending Phil Foden, generally left leg so force him to play the ball with his right. Man, if someone on the right ho. So Phil Foden the ball on the right, he can't make any meaningful impact with the right foot. But look at the situation. Clearly. Trent Alexander-Arnold is more shifted. Andy Robertson is more shifted to the right leg which is the weaker foot of our right friend for Ford. And the other one about the left Nimuna. Then he took the shot, goal, 4 goal for team friend Manchester City.
And drew baby, now some coaches tactically, no, or the
right-handed, right-footed, Akujina left back. No, yes, especially David Duncan. David Duncan helps Adiano because it is fundamental in defending. Just so be about make sure you are always on a stronger foot. So that's how we defending a stronger foot now. But the one who on the weaker footer, he is less to cause you harm than say ordinary right foot and ordinary strength foot, you know. And that was the fundamental mistake, sir. Uriah Robertson on player
for Foden.
And see the fundamental mistakes of serious Liverpool, nightmare for Alisson, and kept beating Klopp by his own game, knowing say this time around may call a fortress there, but he's at his utmost vulnerability, and some year no more year which might take advantage of. I think say and the match me for the City, it's me a winning game no.
All right, Bismarck also bang pa Ayala no atin en kano a tactical board and a digital board no the